What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be talking about a video that just came from Anton Daniels. Now, I'm going to say this. Ladies, us men tried to tell you so about y'all trying to be all inclusive and say that everybody's equal. Now, we are about to talk shit. Today we're going to be doing a video because apparently during the Olympics, a biological male boxer was fighting a biological female boxer, and the woman got her ass beat, and it's due to the ignorance of the Paris Olympics. Now look at this.
Well, this was a moment of history. It happened earlier today in France, and a major controversy, too, has now erupted out of Paris. An Algerian boxer shown in the red uniform who failed a gender eligibility test last year has now won an opening fight after only 46 seconds.
Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but ain't no way in the hell this man could pass as a female boxer. No way in the hell. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. I don't give a fuck if y'all mad about what I'm about to say. This is a biological male. You could tell in the jaw. You could tell in the chest. You could tell everywhere. This is a man.
Her opponents breaking down in tears, calling it, quote, unjust. Greg Palcott picks it up from London with more on what happened in the ring. Greg.
Hey, Bill. Yeah, big controversy indeed at the Olympics. A boxer deemed a biological male beating an Italian female opponent, with the Italian crying out, "I couldn't take it anymore," despite failing that gender test by the International Boxing Association.
Now, we've told y'all asses stop trying to sit and be all inclusive about y'all gender. We already know as men, we are biologically stronger than y'all. I don't know where in the hell y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with this shit, talking about all women are equal, all people are equal. Apparently, this woman found out the hard way, and we already knew what the French toaster was. She got her ass whooped by a man in a boxing ring, and it was under the rules. It was legal, based upon this little bit of tidbit information right here. That's a woman. Yeah, if that's a woman, then I'm goddamn Bernie Mac at this fucking point.
And being banned from an international tournament last year, Algerian 25-year-old Iman Khalif was okayed by Olympic authorities to compete. And apparently today it was a very one-sided fight with Italian Angela Carini, also 25. After just 46 seconds and several sharp punches to the head, including the nose by Khalif, Carini abandoned the fight.
This woman stood no damn chance. Ladies, when are y'all gonna realize that y'all are not meant to be like men? Y'all are not men. When is it gonna stop? When are y'all gonna learn y'all damn lesson that men and women are different, and you cannot sit here and be all inclusive about women and men being in the same damn sport? I'm sorry to tell you that. Y'all are not us. We are not you. Stop trying to sit here and perpetuate that, oh, just because you want to identify as a woman, you are a woman. It's time out for that shit.
What did y'all think was going to happen once y'all opened up the bottle and the genie came out and you didn't like what you wished for? Which this was always going to be the case. First of all, let's start with the Paris Olympics itself. They are really a liberal organization that is profiting off of the fact that people want to continue to do the wrong thing, and they pick the wrong thing. It started off with the opening ceremony. They have no respect for God, Christians, Jesus, order, and chaos is now being disguised as inclusiveness, right? And so when we start to take that into consideration, I really don't feel sorry for anything that's happening in the Olympics. And as a matter of fact, I decided not to even watch the Olympics personally because it does not align with my core values. I don't think that I should be giving them my visibility and obviously my advertising dollars as a result of eyeballs that they can then leverage. Most people don't care, and so that's why they're going to continue to do what they want to do because they don't have to be accountable for their actions.
But here's the thing, though, and this is what I got to say to you ladies. Y'all are so stuck in the Kool-Aid that y'all believe that men and women can be equal. Now, in the sense of partnerships and shit like that, if y'all want to call it that, yes, men and women are equal. But the problem is y'all are trying to blur the lines between biology. Men, women. Men are physically stronger than women. But y'all trying to take it as women can do just the same amount of things as men can do. When we just really found out after that woman got her damn head cracked in that is not true. And I feel bad for the young lady. I really do. And she's my fucking age and I'm calling her a young lady. A young lady. Ain't that something? She's my age and I'm calling her a young lady. Oh my Lord. Damn, I feel old as shit.
But then now we have this, right? And this is something that we've been arguing about and debating about in the United States of America abroad, because largely you have people that are traditionally conservative, meaning that they have a core foundation and principles that they usually stand on. Of course, you can go in and out of it and you see extreme versions of it or more liberal versions of it or tolerant versions of it. But by and large, most people tend to have conservative values that they then allow other people to influence them to start thinking a little bit differently. Now, what we see happening with the Paris Olympics is that this is not just an American problem. This is a problem that's basically happening worldwide. And we're getting so far away from genuinely understanding even the fundamentals of what a man and what a woman is, to where a person that didn't pass before now can then declare themselves after a period of time to be a woman, and they go into the most violent sport in the Olympics, and then they mollywop and beat the dog out of you, and then you don't have no choice but to just resign and give up. And so, I'm largely on the fence of let them have themselves. Why should I advocate for and protest against something when this is what y'all wanted, this is what y'all voted for, this is the bottle that you opened, and then you can't say, well, I didn't want this part of it. No, when you get one thing, you get all of it. You take the good with the bad, and that's what comes with it.
To the floor, stormed off the boxing ring, and in fact went on to say that she had never felt such strong blows in a contest before. Now,
that's the problem. You didn't feel such strong blows in the competition before because you wasn't fighting a man. Now you fighting now you seeing that men are biologically stronger than women, and now you starting to find out, and you got that reality check that, oh shit, this is a man. So I feel bad for her. But ladies, this is what y'all fought for. And this isn't even funny to me. Honestly, it's quite pathetic to me. It's quite fucking pathetic to me. Boy, y'all crazy.
Algerian Khalif has competed for several years in other international tournaments, including the Olympics, but was banned last year due to, according to officials, elevated levels of testosterone. Algerian sports.
No. Y'all wanted to compete. You said that you was on the same level. You said equal everything. I said we not equal. I said that there's some things that men can get away with that just should be the way that it is, and there's some things that women should be able to do that's just the way that it is, and we should leave them separate, right? I see value in both, but we should leave them separate. Don't walk away from it now. Take these blows.
Officials have called the charges against Khalif baseless, but others have raised concerns about the health of opposing athletes when, according to one, a man fights a woman. And Khalif is not the only one getting attention. Taiwan boxer Lin Yu Ting is competing in the Olympics, including a fight tomorrow, and has also been deemed a biological male, according to the International Boxing Association. In a statement, the IBA said in part, this test conclusively indicated that both athletes did not meet necessary eligibility criteria and were found to have competitive advantages over other female competitors.
What would have gave you that idea? The fact that they were born men, or the fact that they are literally physically stronger than women? I wonder, what was it that gave it away? The fact that they're biological men dressed like women? Or is it that they're women? I wonder. That's a man, or is that a woman? I really wonder. I really fucking wonder.
One more quote from the defeated Italian. Boxing is a sport that teaches you to have respect for the opponent. It cannot and must not become an abuse.
Nope.
Back to you, Bill.
What a story.
Well, that's funny. It must not become abuse, but then y'all advocate for that bullshit. We told y'all multiple times, y'all don't want to fight men. We've told y'all that multiple damn times, yet somehow y'all never fucking listen. Y'all will listen to a man in a dress faster than y'all will listen to real authentic men who are telling y'all don't want that smoke. Now y'all asses over here hurting and getting hit by these dudes that are portraying themselves as women and they're not. And we already fucking know they're not. So yeah, keep on.
I think it's quite a moment in this whole campaign, whether it's here or overseas. Greg, thank you for that in London. We got more on this now, Dana.
Want to bring in Claressa Shields. She's a professional boxer and a two-time
shout
Olympic.
out to Claressa Shields. She was just here at Little Caesars Arena. I usually go to her fights. I went to the one last year. I didn't get a chance to go this year because we wound up having to meet up in Houston. But shout out to Claressa Shields. I'm curious. I didn't know that she was going to be showing up to this. I am absolutely positively curious as to what she's going to say about this.
Gold medalist. It's great to have you. And her necklace there says, "Quote was the greatest woman of all time." It is really good to have you here. You've competed in 2 Olympics. This, you told us in the break, was not an issue when you were in the Olympics. And there's the medals. What do you think about all of this?
Well, my first Olympics, I was 17 years old. So I hadn't even fully developed as a woman. So I couldn't imagine getting inside the ring with the biological men. I mean, even though I spar against the men, but fighting for the Olympics is way bigger than that. It's so much more on the line. So to have to go in there with the opposite gender when, look, women fight against women, men fight against men. So I don't even see how the Olympics done something like this.
You know, I watched this video earlier today, Claressa. Have you seen it?
I was curious because I know that at some point she actually challenged somebody to an exhibition match. I forgot who it was that she challenged. But I'm relieved to see that she's on the side of righteousness and right when it comes to being able to separate the genders, and you can't have men going into women's sports and vice versa. Women shouldn't be trying to get into men's sports.
For the Italian boxer saying, "I'm out." Have you seen the video yet?
I've seen it.
I mean, she really looked scared to me. What did you think?
You know, I grew up in a gym sparring against a lot of guys and stuff, but every fighter, woman fighter, does not do that. So the power to her did seem like it was much bigger and much stronger, and it did scare her, you know. And I don't know how old she is, but it's still like when you're born a man, you're already born with the bigger muscles and a bigger neck, and you've grown up to be a man. You know, you didn't change genders when you was a kid, so it's to me, it's just unfair, and I just can't believe that it's being done, and I just couldn't imagine it happening to me.
There's not that many women who are willing to stand up and say this is wrong. And you know, I admire you for doing so. Do you think the Olympics will have a change of heart here? I mean, if you see her, that young woman from Italy, she worked just as hard as anybody else to get to the Olympics, and her dream was dashed in 46 seconds because of him.
Dang. That's true.
It is very hard to qualify for the Olympics. You have to go through so many different international tournaments, country tournaments to even make it to the Olympics. So for me, I can understand her devastation, but it shouldn't be ruined due to a man. And I think that the Olympics definitely dropped the ball, you know. And listen, I don't have anything against transgender women or transgender men. All I'm saying is that men should fight against men, women should fight against women, and transgenders should fight against transgenders.
That's the problem right there. That,
you know, I gotta say this. Women, ladies, it's time for y'all to just start calling this shit out like it is. Cause y'all say that y'all want men to speak upon it, but then when we do, y'all defend the shit. Then we over here looking around like, well, fuck it. Do what you want to do. Box them, fight them, damn, race them, all you want to. Do it. But the problem is, y'all agree with this shit out of quote unquote fear. Like, seriously. This should have never happened. That's why I keep saying I miss the early 2000s. I wish we can go back because none of this shit. Matter of fact, I wish Obama wasn't voted in because none of this shit would ever happen if he wasn't. Yeah, I said it.
that is the problem right there. Is that the minute that you start to try to justify it, you can't then stop them from saying, well, what if? Or why can't I do this? And why can't I do this? Well, if I'm okay with doing this, so you saying that it's okay for you to identify as this, but I can't actually participate in what you got going on. And so I just think that it's absolutely, positively off. But when you have people that are willing to compromise, then this is what you get. I'm curious as to what you guys think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. The best time to join the Patreon is the beginning of the month. We got Stock Club on Sunday. Also, I'd love for you guys to make sure you tap into Teach Henley. Teach Henley is a sponsor of what we got going on this platform. 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. It's a phenomenal product. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. I'm looking forward to hearing what y'all got to say. Also, tap in on After Hours tonight. It's going to be popping.
You know, but ladies, that's the honest truth. Y'all need to start calling this shit out because men can only do but so much. Y'all gonna have to call this out because as men, we can't do nothing unless we can't do nothing. Y'all allowed these people into y'all spaces. Y'all allowed these people to say what they are. Y'all allowed these people to literally come in and say that I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Y'all have allowed these people. Men say something, y'all agree with them, and y'all go against us, and then you end up in situations like this to where you're getting hurt because of your diversity inclusion, and now we're supposed to feel sorry for you because y'all are getting y'all asses handed to y'all, and we tried to warn y'all about shit like this. I mean, let's be honest. Men have literally tried to tell women about this. About situations like this. Men have tried to tell women. Problem is, y'all don't want to listen to nobody. And I get it. There's a lot. There's men out here that don't have good advice for women. But the problem is, y'all have women like that listen to Derek Jackson and all his fine words of wisdom. Y'all will listen to that mighty Negro quickly. But meanwhile, y'all are steadily destroying y'all fucking lives because of him. or listen to people like Boyce Watkins. But who am I? I'm just a nigga talking on YouTube. Anyways, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast, and Spotlight.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.